Hi dear students, in this video we are going to study about prime factors, and we are going to continue with the first two definitions. The first definition is prime number. What is prime number? A number divisible by 1 and itself. 1 and itself means like here 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. These are all prime number. This is the smallest prime number. The set is not starting with 2. Let me tell you, because the set is not starting with 2. Because we should remember this one. 1 is only 1 and itself. Itself is also 1, so 1 is not a prime number because of that reason. So 2 is only the even number. Also, I want to remind you about that one. And we are going to say that 2 is a number that is 2 and 1 as the definition. 1 and itself. This is itself. There are two factors here. This is the first factor and this is the second factor. Or if we get the 7, 7 is equal to 7 times 1. There are no other factors. But here in the table also there is a method to find the prime numbers. I'm going to cross to not prime numbers. I'm going to start with 1 and the multiples, all these are multiples of 1. But I'm going to cancel the multiples of 2 now. I'm going to circle the 2. 2 is the smallest prime number, and I'm going to cross 2 because multiples of 2, because all these numbers, they are divisible by 2. Not only 1 and itself. Not 1 on itself. 10 is divisible by 2. And it is not 1 and itself. That's why I'm going to cross all this number like this. Here, this is the method, and we can continue this one in the class. I'm not going to complete all the table, but here it's going to continue like this. Okay, then it should be 26, then 28, then 30. So all this line here, this line, they're divisible by 2. So I cut this line, and then I'm going to continue with 3. The multiples of 3, 3, 6, 9, 9 I crossed, 12, 15 I crossed, 15, then 18, then 21 I crossed. Then we are going to continue with 5, 5, then we crossed 10, we crossed 15, then we crossed 20, then 25 it's going to be, then 30, then 35 it's going to be, and we cross all the multiples of 5 here, and all these are all the multiples of 5 and 2, so we cross them. And if we continue like this one by one, let's say multiples of 5 I finished, multiples of 7, 7, then 14 already gone, then 3, 21, then 28 already, then 35 already, then 35, 42 already, 42, then 49 here, then plus 7, that makes 56 here, then plus 7, that makes 63. We cross this one, and then here it's going to be 70. We cross already, then 77 it's going to be. Then here we are going to continue like this, and we can 77, then 84, then 91, then 98. It's going to be like this, and if we cross them, we are going to find the multiples of 7, and we are going to cross them, and we are going to eliminate from the table. So if we continue like this, the next one, pardon, I forget, the multiple of 3 is 27. I forget to cross that one. So we are going to find the prime numbers only. As you see, the smallest prime numbers 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13 we found. Then the next one was 17 and 19. It continues like this. Also the next one is 23. The next one is 29. These are the prime numbers till 30. If we continue more, we can find also more prime numbers with this method. Okay, what is prime factor? Prime factor is a factor of a number that itself prime. Okay, prime factor is a factor of a number that is itself prime. So here the 6 is not prime number, but the factors of 3 times 2, these are both of them, they are prime factor. Here 2 is also prime factor. Okay, what is composite number? Composite number, that is the product of two more factors other than one and itself. Actually, we can say composite number is not prime number, prime and not 1. If we say it like this, also we can understand what is composite number. So every number that crossed in this table that we cancel, these are composite numbers except 1 again. Okay, now we are going to find the prime factors of the numbers. How to find the prime factors of a number? Firstly, let's remember which numbers are the prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, 7, not 9, sorry. Then 11 it's coming, then 13, and it may continue like this. So these are the prime numbers. And if you want to find the prime factors of the 60, you are going to divide the 60 by the prime numbers. You are going to start always with the smallest prime number, which is, this is the first one, 60 divided by 2. It's going to be equal to 30. 30 divided by 2, it is divisible also. 30 is divisible by 2, so let's continue. 30 divided by 2, it's going to be equal to 15. And now 15 is not divisible by 2. What we are going to do, we are going to divide by the second prime number, which is 3. We are going to try to divide. Is it divisible? Is 15 divisible by 3? Yes, it's divisible by 3, and the answer is 5. And if we try to continue with 3, not possible, so we are going to try the next prime number. What is the next prime number? 5. So when you try to divide by 5, it's going to be equal to 1. And when you get 1, your prime factorization finished. So let's continue these numbers with these numbers. These are the prime factors of these are prime factors of prime factors of 60 it's going to be. And here 60 can be written as 2 times 2 times 3, 3 times 5 it can be written. When you multiply, you're going to see that 2 times 2, 4 times 3, it's equal to 12 times 5, it's going to be equal to 60. You're going to see that these are the product of this number, it's going to make 60. Let's try the same thing with 72. 72, for the 72, I'm writing the prime numbers 2, 3, 5, 7, and these are the prime numbers. 72 divided by 2, this is the first one we are trying. First one is equal to 2. Then when you divide by 2, it's going to be equal to 36. When you divide by 2, it's going to be equal to 18. When you divide by 2, it's going to be equal to 9. And 9 is not divisible by 2 now. That's why we are going to continue with the second one, which is equal to 3. So 3 divides 9, the result is 3. Then 3 divides 3, the result is 1. And our prime factorization has finished here. So the prime factors, these are the prime factors of 72. And it's going to be written like 72 is equal to 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3, which is equal to 2 cubed times 3 square. I forget to write the same thing here, which is equal to 2 square times 3 times 5, it's going to be. Okay, let's remember highest common factor and lowest common multiple.